A common sentiment that I keep hearing from the older generation is that people my age, Gen Z, don't want to work anymore. And I want to talk about that. Whether it's laziness or lack of motivation or poor work ethic or a combination of all of the above, there is an increasing desire in people of all ages, but it's being seen more commonly in Gen Z to have an aversion to hard work and to think that it should be done away with. We hear phrases like 4-day work weeks and living my best life now. I know that is something that was coined by Joel Osteen, but it's a practice that many people are taking, and it's a common approach to life, especially post-COVID. Back in 2020, people experienced something that most people don't get to experience until their retirement. A monthly check from the government, low responsibilities. Afterwards, many of them decided to start spending their money on experience. Comparison is the thief of joy. And so many people compare themselves to celebrities or their friends or try to keep up with what they think is normal. And I want to challenge that. Because if you're somebody who wants to achieve an extraordinary outcome, why are you following what is normal? Why are you taking advice to avoid adversity, sacrifice, hard work? These are the building blocks and the pillars to success. Nothing worth achieving came without sacrifice. And what is normal nowadays, in the normal outcome, so many of us want to avoid, but we fall right into. I got married when I was 22, and that is something that is absolutely not common in my age group. I didn't go to college. That's another thing that's not normal. I have a baby. I'm 24 years old, married with a baby. That's not normal. I've been married for 2 years now, 2.5. And I've been working ever since I got out of high school. Never went to college. And I make more money than most people who did go to college. And the only debt that I have is my wife and my vehicle. She has a car, I have a car. We make monthly payments on that. But besides our rent, that's about the extent of that's all our debt. That's not normal. I'm somebody who enjoys personal finance, and the average American has $6,500 worth of credit card debt that is carried on a month-to-month balance. Don't hold yourself back because you're trying to do what's normal. So many people feel like they need to take a vacation once a year. Maybe they love to travel. Maybe they want brand new clothes when Goodwill is right down the street and used clothes would service them perfectly fine. In fact, I just bought a new pair of dress shoes for going to church for $5 at Goodwill. No one's going to know the difference. That's not normal. I want you to achieve an extraordinary outcome. And trying to follow these people who talk about manifestation, I've heard too much about this because it's been coming up on my feed recently. But you're not going to manifest yourself out of $6,000 worth of credit card debt. You're going to have to sacrifice, and you're going to have to give up DoorDash, and you're going to have to give up your subscriptions, and you're going to have to sacrifice, going out on the weekends with your friends because that's what's necessary to achieve the life that you want to live and the life that I want you to live. I want you to live an absolutely amazing life. But you can't slow yourself down by cutting yourself off at the knees or even going through a death of 1,000 paper cuts because it's just a little transaction here. It's I'll put it off till next year or when I have the money I'll do it. No, maybe, just maybe, you need to put in the hard work. Maybe you need to start door dashing on the side, doing Uber. Maybe you need to pick up night shifts and work 60 to 80 hours a week because the one job isn't going to get you out of the hole that you've put yourself into. Maybe it means for the next year and a half, 2 years, you don't have disposable income to go, hang out with your friends, and the only things you get to go do are for fun are free things, if you can find them, and if you live in a place where that's available to you. Maybe you don't get to go on that trip in the summer to Atlanta that you and your friends have been talking about for the last 6 months, but they don't know your financial situation. Hard work is not something to be avoided. It's something that, especially if you're my age, is something that should be leaned upon because it will set you up for an incredible life in the future. I've been working ever since I got out of high school. Right now, I'm working, well, for the past year, I've been working 50 hours a week for the past year. And maybe there was a month or two due to some things changing a little bit at my work where my work week slowed down. But on the average, I've been working, you know, 50 hours a week. That's hard. It's not easy, but what is it? Why am I doing it? It's because I have goals. I have a family, I have a wife, I have a baby, and I want to have a certain outcome. And to have that certain outcome, I have to give up the easy life. And so many people got to experience that during COVID, and it's not reality. What happened during COVID isn't normal. And so we need to let go of these broken mentalities, and we need to let go of these degradatory lifestyles that just keep us in a loop and make us feel like we're stuck. You can break free of this, but it's not going to be easy. You can't just follow your heart and do whatever you want and the universe will provide. It's not how it works. I'm sorry. And if you've been watching videos where that's been told to you, they're lying. And they sell a course in the link in their bio, and they want you to sign up and fund the lifestyle that you want to live. You're funding it. It's not real. And maybe you're like me. You're not, attractive enough to pull something like that off. I have to work. I'm average. I know that. There's nothing wrong with that. But because of that, I have to do certain things, and I can't just live in la la land like so many people are doing right now. And I can pretty much guarantee you that over the course of the next 30 years, those decisions are going to start paying back. But it doesn't have to be that way. You can do it. You can make it. You can be the person that changes this generational curse, this Gen Z curse. You don't have to follow what everybody else is doing. But it's going to take sacrifice and hard work. If you stuck around this far in this video, I appreciate it. Leave a thumbs up emoji down in the comment section below so I know who the real ones are, the people that actually watch all the way to the end of my videos. I want to thank you personally, and I'll comment underneath those comments that have a thumbs up emoji in them. But I want to thank each and every single one of you guys for making what I do here on YouTube possible. I couldn't do this without you guys. You guys are absolutely incredible. We just hit 1,300 subscribers here on YouTube. If you want more motivational content like this, please consider subscribing to The Farmstead Way. My friend Larry has an incredible YouTube channel. We actually have very similar subscriber counts right now, so please go show him some love on his channel. Subscribe. If you like this type of content that I do here, you're going to absolutely love the type of content that Larry produces. Leave a comment on his channel. Let him know that I sent you guys over there. And another person that I would always recommend that people subscribe to is Dry Creek Wrangler School. It's the main channel with Dwayne. And then if you're a Christian or somebody who's looking into Christianity, consider subscribing to the Tack Room Bible Talks channel. That's Dwayne's channel that is geared specifically towards scripture. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.